Hello and welcome back to One Man in This Pack. This is a pillbox. That's Branscombe Beach car park and the Sea Shanty Cafe. This is the southwest coast path and we're heading towards Beer. So as I said, I've left the car in Branscombe Beach car park. It's an NCP, so it's a little expensive, but it does say no camping overnight, but you can park for up to 48 hours in the car park. So it's got ANPR, loads of cameras, seems pretty safe next to the cafe, and there's people that live there, so that seems like a good bet as any. Don't usually start a wild camp with a stop at a cafe. Can't complain. The Sea Shanty Cafe fish and chips was divine, but now we've eaten that, probably won't have to eat it. Probably won't have to eat an evening meal now, but we're going to hike towards Beer and find somewhere to camp as the sun goes down. Got about an hour and a half before it hits the horizon, so let's see what we can find. Beautiful, but it also means I'm running out of daylight. I haven't found anywhere to camp yet because it's all just this stairs. Whoever tells you they enjoyed hiking the west coast path lied. I have never been on a more uphill path in my life. We're all pitched up on the edge of the coast path. I can see my breath. Oh, it's a bit colder than I thought. No food because I had fish and chips for lunch at the cafe. So I've just got, is it in here? Yes, the hiking equivalent of lambus bread, which is Belvito breakfast biscuits to snack on. Been a lovely clear night, clear skies, did some star trials with the GoPro, had a little fire in a safe and responsible manner with a fire tray. And it's just time now to sort the bed out and bed down and get up for sunrise. Because I'm on quite a busy coast path, I'll make sure that I'm up and packed down pretty much before first light, which will be about 6:30, 7 in the morning, to make sure that I'm ready to go as soon as most dog walkers start coming up here. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning from a very windy cliff on the outskirts of Beer. It was dark when I pitched up here last night, but it's about the most flat piece of ground I think I could find. Inside what looks like some old ruin, or maybe like a little house somewhere on the beach side. But as you can see, the land around here is all just hilly, except for this one little flat bit there. As you can see, the wind is battering my tent. It's done alright. This is stretched a little bit in the night down here, so it's failed a little bit. It touched the inner, but albeit all, it's pretty windy. It's not done badly at all. All my kit's dry, I'm dry, so that's the important part. Let's get it packed down and get back on the trail. Now, because my tent goes on the back of my bag, not in it, I put everything, including the canvas, the floor mat, and if I can fit in the pegs, into a dry bag, which then clips in the back of my bag, so that if it does get rainy, or get damp, or get wet, the tent stays dry. Not so important now, because the tent's a bit wet from the night, but in general, when I'm camping, it stays in a dry bag on the back, to keep it dry from the elements. There we are. Left no trace, apart from some squash grass. Let's get trekking. So this is the footpath from the coast path where I came out yesterday. You can see it there. Coast path. I went up and followed it to Beer. Looking back, Branscombe Mouth, which is where I come from, is also on this one, public footpath. So there's a good chance I can go back without doing the coastal path, which was more like rock climbing than it was actually doing a coastal path. So we're going to go back the footpath way and see if it's easier. If it is, I might kick myself. Although there were nice views on the coast path, so it's nice to do both routes. Let's give it a go. That house has got to have the best view going. It's the only one for miles, and it looks out onto this. I don't know if it's an Airbnb or whether it's a actual house. That's one hell of a view. Hello. East Cliff. Important thing to remember, this field's got livestock in, so let's make sure that gate's closed before we go through the next one. Repeat the process. So I don't let any sheep out, because that would definitely get on the news and give hikers a bad name. So best make sure the extra seconds to make sure that the gate is closed. There's the cafe. This was a far easier walk coming this way than the coast path, albeit you didn't get the beach views. I can see the car down there in the car park, which is good. Hopefully the cafe's open and get some breakfast before we leave. But look at the Vale. Oh. Well, this is the most civilized way I've ended a wild camp. But while I wait for my breakfast and eat it here on the beach, just want to say, if you like this kind of content, please consider liking the video, commenting below, and subscribing to the channel. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, mate.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Cheers. Gonna be honest, the moment that food got put down in front of me, I lost track of what I was saying. So we've eaten, we've gone for a nice little walk on the beach. This has got to be the most civilized way I've ended a wild camp. So if you like this kind of content, please consider liking the video, comment below, let me know what you like, let me know what you didn't like, ask any questions if you've got any, and please consider subscribing to the channel. So until we see you on the next one, thank you for watching, take care, and goodbye.